Nick Riewoldt with us this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nick.
Yeah.
You're looking stunning, fit and well.
Yeah, feel good, Marty.
You're pumped
feel
for
good.
a big weekend?
Yeah, looking forward to it. I actually had last Friday night off, so I feel
you?
fresh.
Ooh.
I feel like I've had that sort of little bye that they sometimes give the older guys just to give them give them a little bit of a
Did
spell.
you do anything on the Friday night?
Went out for dinner.
How lovely.
Which was nice, and tried to sort of have the phone set up against, the glass full of water.
I was hoping you'd say off, but no, you were trying to watch the
tried
footy.
it. Lasted about 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And then, got the old put that away.
Yeah.
And
fair enough.
A few tequilas, and that was good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Managed to squeeze a drink in.
Yeah.
We're having a Friday lunch today, so we're pretty pumped.
Yeah, right. All right, I'll make this quick then.
No, take your time. What's caught your eye in, is it round 10?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, indulge me if you will, because I've actually just, and I think I should mention this, just spent the week in Tasmania as part of the AFL task force that have making the push alongside the Tasmanian government in lobbying the AFL for an AFL licence.
Yes.
So we had the wonderful Colin Carter down in Tasmania this week, which was great. So he's been appointed as the independent advisor back to the AFL. So
Okay.
I spent a few days as Colin's...
What do you think, realistically,
Yeah,
if we had a timeline?
The timeline is almost secondary to a decision. So,
Yeah.
a lot goes into determining whether it's viable or not. Clearly, the commercial realities. You want a side to be competitive down there. Membership, the economics, player retention. So those were the things that we were discussing down there. But
Out of Hobart, I'm imagining.
out of Hobart. So, but the task force has put together a really compelling case, and we feel that a licence down there is completely viable and would be a great addition to the league generally, not just the people of Tasmania. So really exciting now that I think we're as close to a definitive decision as we've ever been, which means I think we're as close to a team as we've ever been.
Any team names being kicked around?
Oh,
The Tassie Devils springs to
well,
mind.
the Devils is a good one. I guess that depends on whether it's a 19th licence or whether it's a relocation, which is over to the AFL. We've made the pitch for a 19th licence. We think we can.
You're not interested in the Hobart Kangaroos?
Well, no. I mean, we would prefer a 19th licence, but again, that's an AFL decision. But
the Derwents?
the Derwents.
Uh,
It's not bad.
the Derwents.
The Derwents.
An NBL team was just based down there, and I think they went with Jack
The
Jumpers.
Jack Jumpers.
Yeah, because of the ants.
Yeah.
They're a type of ant.
Have you ever seen a Jack Jumper?
I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, they're a real thing. So
Yeah.
they're a sort of a bull antish size ant, but they like jump.
Mm.
So you think you're sort of safe,
But no, you're not.
No,
You're never safe
You're
with a
never
Jack
safe.
Jumper.
They're jumping ants,
What's the ferry called?
and they hurt.
Spirit of Tasmania.
Spirit.
The Spirit of
Tasmania
Tasmania.
Spirit.
Tasmania
Spirits.
Yeah.
Spirits.
You like something a bit stronger.
Bogues.
Yeah.
The Cascades.
The Cascades.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I like
good.
it. That
What's
works.
that beautiful whiskey they make down there?
Oh, there's lots.
Lark.
Lark's a really good one.
Lark.
Sullivan's Cove, Nant.
Oh, jeez.
It's just all happening down there.
You can tell how keen I am for
Lark's
lunch.
another one, I think. Yeah.
What's that beautiful whiskey? Before we chat about this week's round, Nick, I'm going to remind you that on this day, and we talked about this earlier in the show,
Yep.
in 2006, you kicked 9 goals against Carlton, your equal career high. On this day.
Right, we roll the highlights.
We don't have them, but roll them in your own mind.
Yeah, you
Like
remember them.
Saba, as you remember
that's a
what
nice
a
memory.
stunning career
I
you've
think
had.
Fev got a bag at the other end that day.
Did he?
Yeah.
It was a shootout.
It was a bit of a shootout.
Is that the day he kicked all of Carlton's
Yes.
goals? I do remember that.
Yeah, he got them all.
How many did he
I
kick?
reckon he kicked 7 odd.
Yeah.
One of 3 bags of 9 in your career.
Yeah, never quite got to the
Yeah.
The
10.
magic 10? Is it
Yeah.
the magic 10 or
Yeah,
are we
it's-
happy with
no,
the magic
no,
9?
No, just disappointed in myself.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
That's the way to think about it. There'd be life coaches screaming at their radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Big weekend of footy.
Yes,
big
big weekend.
So
What do you like?
Kicks off tonight. Tonight's game of the round. Brisbane, who are absolutely flying. So we sat here early in the year, and they were 1-3, and we were sort of talking about
sluggish.
Yeah, is this the year that they sort of come back to the pack a little bit? But their last 5 weeks have been as good as anyone's in the competition, and Richmond, for the first time in a long time, are a little bit vulnerable. And I just, that's clearly down to the players that they're missing from their lineup, but they've been in this situation before, and I'm just not prepared to write them off. I think I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late to say that their window is now shut. Yeah. So
what about Fagan, just for a second? You know, when they talk about players playing for their coach, is that a real thing? Because if it is, I feel like Brisbane do play for him.
Yeah, it's real. It's real because there's two things within that. It's okay. You believe the message that the coach is selling around the importance of team, the importance of the effort, and he has a way of inspiring you. So there's that, or there's you believe in their method. So you know the method that they've given you in terms of your game plan, that, hey, if we can execute this game plan, this is a game plan that we believe in and we know it's going to give ourselves the best chance of winning. So when you're able to mesh those two things together, then you land on something pretty powerful. And I think that's what Melbourne have discovered at the moment. So they're seeing the value. They're seeing the value for the first time, I think, in a long time of role players, of balance in performance across the team. So they've had superstars, Melbourne, for the last 5 years, but that hasn't always been the best thing for the team.
Yes.
But they've got a much more even spread now, and they're getting great results as a result of that. And I think Brisbane probably over the last 6 weeks have been pretty similar.
What else do you like?
So Bulldogs St Kilda on Saturday night. The Dogs are humming. They're up and about. And the Saints are just, they're almost there in terms of recapturing the form they had last year. I've got the night off. I'm working during the day, but got the night off, so I'm going to take the boys along.
Are you?
First game for the year.
Are you just going to be honest with them and say they may or may not win? Because remember, you took them and said they'd win, and then there was deep disappointment.
No, I prefer to let them set their own expectations.
Oh, beautifully done.
Yeah, that's
beautifully
right.
done.
Mind you, it could get real ugly because they
get emotional.
We're a 7 o'clock bedtime in our house for our boys, and
so
kick off 7. The ball up is 7:25. So
take some lollies.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how I might need to give them a coffee or something like that on the way in.
Punch a full strength Coke into them.
That's right. 6-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Yeah, let somebody else drive them home.
They'll go well. And then we've got just a little bit of a sort of morbid interest in Collingwood, Port Adelaide because of their spat over the last few weeks. So
it'd be Port easily, wouldn't it?
Well, you'd imagine so, but to Port pull out the prison bars and
for the photo
and the song afterwards.
Could
be
we
a
be
power
that
move,
lucky?
wouldn't it? Pardon the pun. It would be a power move.
It really would be.
It would also be Collingwood's 1,000th loss in VFL AFL history. If they lose
that's
this
just
weekend.
some salt.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh my God, what a week they've had.
Yeah,
I mean,
not great.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
great.
And you've forgotten North Essendon.
Sorry about that. Oh, well, you're a company man.
I mean, what a game that'll be.
Squeeze that one in.
Battle of the Titans there. 4:40 on Sunday. Just the
Hey,
respect it deserves.
You're only as good as your last outing.
Well, mate, as I said, we're 3 games outside the 8.
Exactly right.
The train is on the tracks.
Notice this about you. You're a glass half full man.
You're the first person that's ever said that. You are. Lovely to see you, mate. Have a great
Have
weekend.
a good weekend, everyone.
The Marty Sheargold Show. Triple M.